त्रिपुरा रग अबहाय सेलेंमासे सामुसित्रा खालायमा रंनो गसियना हारमांगला अबहाय के त्रिपुरानि लुकुरंनो मेथेबि मानगला बिजेपिनि फाइसिङाव केबेंनि थोंरोंनो बातायमुं अबहाय रगनो त्रिपुरानि लुकुरंनि लुकुचं रायदारनो मानथायरनो फाइसिङाव बरंनि कुजुक थायरग तनमानि आपाति मुरकचिनि हाक्तरनि संबिधान रग लाचिरिमुं अबनो बिजेपिनि ताबो बरंनि सिनिमुं रग Karakshalo Dilini Kasha kokthum Kolain Gutum Clay Okong Shaklaika, CPM Yaksutang Sitaram Yuchuri. Ashalo Yachuri Shakalaka, Lightana Bishkan Romu, Tirpurago BGP Hapang on Nicol Muroktongo, BGP Hapang and Nicol Murong Shikang, Chongbari Rong Shikang, Kogrumani Kogrok, Chongbari Light Tangi Pano of Himeno, Taishapan Shubung Zaglia. Upon a cabin, CPM ni Yakshibodolong ni Kevin like Morogopul and Taragon of Hormani. I gave a Moroni Bagano, Tirpraganangero, not Abunuk Zagwani, BGP no Kevin, Jolly Murog no Hormani. Abonote, Tirprani CPM, Rock, Choprop, Murogobo, Kalainan and Anka, Duaza Atron Shimi, Tabusazorate. Why no item CPM ni Ozamani Shamun Kalainé, Rock, Choprop Mungokalaika. Bite, Shitaram. Tripurani Yakshini Shamun Kleiner on Choprop Munepati Mungo, Shakarung, Rozak Tonga, Shatomurana, Shanle Munute, Botebo Shaklaika, Oba Zora Rogobo, Jini Shanle Muroktongo, Jesh Shato Murogo, Dalzak Tonga, on Fashingo, Boronaicole, Kahamka Karaka Shato Murozagnaning tongue, they Choprop Muroni, Dera Mungokalaima Ronobo, born in Nicol Murozagnani. The Joto Nog Nukuro come with Tangway money, born in Fashingo, there among the Mario Zagnani, Yakshini Shamun Kleiner on Fashingo, Tatal Dorbar Rozak Tonga, Roshazagnaning tongue.
It is very clear that the growing discontent against the misrule, the BJP's standard practice of promising many things before the elections and never implementing any one of them, all this was leading to large-scale discontent and people's protests. The CPM and the Red Flag and the Left Front are in the forefront of these protests. And in order not to allow such protests to galvanize and get concentrated into an anti-BJP sentiment in the state, these sort of attacks have been unleashed. This is the political reason for this sort of a thing that is being done, blatantly violating every constitutional tenet. Since 2018, since they've come, 21 CPM workers and cadre have been martyred. And this time, before all these attacks, the slogan that was always being shouted was Jai Shri Ram. Police would be standing there as bystanders, in fact, often protecting the BJP people who were indulging in this sort of violence, and the police was acting completely as the agent of the ruling BJP government in the state.
ত্রিপুরায় বাম কর্মীদের আক্রমণের ঘটনায় দোষীদের শাস্তির দাবি করে তিনি বলেন, এই পরিস্থিতিতে আমাদের দাবি যে অপরাধীরা চিহ্নিত হয়েছে তাদের শাস্তি দেওয়া হোক এবং আক্রান্তদের ক্ষতিপূরণ দেওয়া হোক। যেসব সম্পত্তি বাড়িঘর ধ্বংস করা হয়েছে তার জন্য ক্ষতিপূরণ এবং বাম কর্মীদের বিরুদ্ধে সমস্ত মিথ্যে মামলা প্রত্যাহার করা হোক।
The action should be taken against all those whom you can identify in all these videos. Action should be taken against all of them, and compensation be given to all those whose houses have been destroyed, whose properties have been destroyed, and those who have been injured, and immediately withdraw all the false cases that they have filed against us, against our comrades. This is a political challenge, and we would like to warn the BJP not to indulge in such violence attacks. Such violence and terror will not be tolerated. And this is a challenge that we will rise to meet. We are already meeting. We will continue to meet this challenge.
Ashalo, kokthum Kolaroni Kutum Lamon Kalaye, Tirpuranka Montreokra, Heke Bahastuni Cabana Bodon Ozama, Manik Shorka Shaklaka, Baron Shabinda Rogobo, Ashomidan Nonoto, Triparago Shamoro Klajaga, Haster only Bishing Tiba, Auli Rogniteka, Hamta answer Rogobo, Chongba, Bishing Tibo, Chukochera, Tugrongo, Abunikan Rogona Yakshini Batanero, and Bishing over Tabu Boroni, Shirimun Rogbo. Buzogumanlia Nishazaka. 2019 লোকসভা চংবারি রংনি শিকাংরং গবংমা সাতং মুরো খ্লাইজাকা নিব সাইখানারাকা আবো রংনি বিসিংতিব বরকতেব সাকা সংজেন থাই রংনি বিসিংতিব চিচুকো রংনি বিসিংতিব বাচি nei থাই রংনি বিসিং হাইন হাই দেওয়া চংবারি রং হানানি বাগে গসিমুরো রজাকমানি তেব সামানি রকম নুকজাকা তাবো রংনি বিসিং সংসদনি ফাতার হাইকাবা বিসিং রগ কেবংনাই বদলনি সামং খ্লাইনা বক তঙ্গুই তঙ্গু ফিয়াবা ত্রিপুরা রগ কেবংনাই বদলনি সামং খ্লাইনা রংনো তৈ সামুরো খ্লাইনা রজাগিয়া কেবংনাই বদলনি এমএলএ সংনি বিসিং বক খরকসি দক রগনো Bodolni, Borogni neighbor, Gabon Bodolni Tong money, Piaba, Jenny Fishing Rogobo, Emily Rogni Thai Rogobo, Tangibo Mania Hane, Shaikanaraka, लाइथानाय तालबुरि चिनि रंनि बिसिंतिबो हास्ते रंनि दाल बेदाल थाइ रगनो केबे मुंरक खलाइजाक तंका हनैबो साइखनारमानि
Ripura, Constitution of India does not work. Why I am saying so? During their regime, 41 months they have already completed, they have entered 42nd month, in half of the 42nd month. Before completion of the tenure of local self-government, elected during left-wing government times, they broken down. Both urban and rural. They organized elections in 90% constituencies. Opposition political parties did not allow to submit their nomination paper. You can well imagine. Then come to the parliament election 2019. Wholesale rigging. After 1952, such a big number of repolling in a particular parliamentary constituency was not ordered. Election Commission was ultimately forced to give this order. Though we were opposing that, we were demanding to countermand that election. They did not listen to us. This is what is going on. Opposition, according to our constitution, in parliamentary democracy, opposition has a very important role inside the parliament, outside the parliament. But the opposition in Tripura, of course, they have started their attack, focusing CPIM first, ultimately, gradually, other left parties, and even Congress was also not spared. They are not being allowed to undertake their democratic functioning and activities. I am not going to cite you any figure. Already all these things have been distributed to you. Please kindly see. MLAs belonging to opposition political parties. At this moment in Tripura, out of 60-member assembly, we have 16 MLAs. They are all belonging to CPIM. Most of our MLAs have not been allowed to go to their own constituencies and even other parts of the state, including me. I am telling you, during last 42 months, more than 15 times, I have been prevented from visiting various parts of the state, including the constituencies where the electorate blessed me to represent them on their behalf to the Tripura Legislative Assembly.
Te obahai kiri masing kokrong samani ulogono kokthum awai marong ni bisingo Choprop mune kongrok saikhanarka manik sarkar botai saklai asala Tripura rong ni bisingte bo kokthum awai marong ni bisingte tai kokthum thumnai rong no Choprop murok khlaijak tongo tabusa jorate robo khorok thamsi lukorok no kokthum thumnai rok Choprop mungo klai khana hanai borong ni bisingo tabo kaiba kokthum awai mane habanok robo Choprop mungo klaina nangkha kerong ni naikol thairong ni bisingte ba bhairong no tabo Choprop mungro tongko songtongnai lukorok ni nok nukhung rok ni bo Choprop mungo klai mani rok rogibo se tebo mani rok bo ayang piang khai hanang pinang khlaijak ma bo nukjakai tongo aborong no tuima baino tabo rogobo phunukjagui tongkha Tripura rok tabo haktorni phatar rogo oborok tamongi tongkha jene phaisingti rogo abono tuibo saklaijak mani rokni tuibo boroni saklai mungrogo mothangnani bagui bo sajakmani Choprop mungrok phiaba abono tuibo khoroksapan khanaya Bharat haktorni tei kubuni thai rogobo kebungnai rokni phaising rogobo abo haike no nukjagui tongmani Choprop mungrok asuk nukjagya phiaba bo saklaika oba haike no nukjakma bai Tripura rogo abo haik pati mungro gobangma nukjagui tongmani Bharat hapangni thaini bo borokbo saimaya na hnai abai samung khlaima rok no Bharat hapang saimaya da abo nulo phano mungsabano sebrok harjagya nibo saikhana raka
Press, they have been attacked like anything. I am not talking right from the beginning. During last 1.5 years, COVID period, more than 35 media persons physically attacked. 5 electronic media, this or that plea. they have virtually banned. And on that particular 8th, at Agartala, the capital town of the state, you have seen, other than our party offices, 4 media houses have been attacked. Not the media alone, advocates who are courageously trying to stand in favor of the tortured people, their houses are being attacked, ransacked, looted. Even in the premise of court, 1 or 2 advocates, they have been physically attacked. No protection of human rights. That's why I am telling that Constitution of India does not work there. And it appears that Tripura is perhaps out of India.
Ashalo, CPM Politburo Adomani Shorka Shaklaika. Tripura Rogobo Kubuni Nicol Moni Hanong Notibo Tabuni Nicol Moro Klajak Tomani Ashalogo Kabama Nicol Moroni, Bornikra Kanyani Nokte, Tripura Haster on Bishing of Hector Ganangano, Abai Shamoro Klajak Tomani, Tayakeva Moroni Bishing Tibo. Tabu Rogobo Nukzagma by Kleino, Tripura on Yoshimia, Akebe Muro, Barni Lukuchong Rider on Nicol Moroni Pashingo, Lukoroni Pashingo Kebemo. Bar Habani Taniwa Abonoko and Musung, Obai Shamon Klajangmani Shamushitra, Matakzana Ning Tung, Nibo Shaikanaraka. Bureau Report, Channel Dinda.